the YouTube game is hard AF. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Z again with another interesting video for you. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, share, you know what to do. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. And yeah, let's get into today's video, shall we? So before I get into the video title, I just want to put it out there that I have officially made an Instagram page for all my recipes, cooking, etc. for my kitchen and whatnot, because I know you guys really wanted my recipes and stuff like that. So I did make a cooking page. It's called Z's Kitchen on Instagram, and I would really appreciate if you guys would follow my cooking page, because I will begin to sell food as soon as I open school. Like, I'm just working on some stuff right now, but a lot of people have been DMing me like, no Ndhlovu, we like your food, can you please buy etc. So I'm going to turn that whole account into a business account when I go back to school. But as for now, I really appreciate if you guys followed my food page on Instagram. Of course, I can't like make cooking videos for you guys for everything that I cook here on YouTube, because that will just change the entire dynamic of the channel. So if you guys want all my cooking, like literally everything from step-by-step recipes to videos to pictures, I will be going live sometimes on that account, like basically for cooking and whatnot. Please follow my cooking page at Z's Kitchen. I'm going to leave the link in the description box down below. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, for all things, you know, food. And if you guys do want to buy some food, obviously, like, I will inform you guys when I officially start selling food, which will be as soon as I go back to school, like I've told you guys. So yeah, anyway, let's get into the video. So as you guys can see by the video title down below, this is basically going to be 5 things I wish I knew before starting my YouTube channel, and also 5 tips on how I got monetized fast. So like, I've been wanting to do this video for so long, and people have requested for this video a lot, especially people that want to start like their own YouTube channels and everything. I figured I might as well spill the tea in this video, like tell you guys all there is to know about YouTube, because these are things that YouTubers will not tell you firsthand, and I'm here to deliver everything because the YouTube game is hard AF. So anyway, let's get into it. So the first thing I wish I knew before starting my YouTube channel was that the YouTube game is hard AF. Okay, literally from how long it takes to upload the video to getting copyrighted by using licensed music, etc. There's so much I wish I knew before starting my YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? So let's start with the whole uploading video issue, right? So, you know, I remember my first video that I ever did was What 2020 Taught Me, and I will tell you guys it took me 3 hours to upload that video. And you know, like at first, because I didn't know how long the whole thing was going to take, I for one honestly just thought when you make a YouTube video and you press upload to be up in like a minute, the way we send like videos and pictures on WhatsApp or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like how we post a picture on Instagram. Yeah, YouTube doesn't work that way. Literally what YouTube does when you're uploading a video is it has to make sure it checks through the whole video to make sure there's no vulgar language, to make sure it's viewer friendly, to make sure you're using non-copyrighted music, and you know, just to make sure the video is basically appropriate to be shown on YouTube. So after it's done uploading, then the video has to process. Like this, I'm going to put like pictures down below so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. It takes forever. And the first few times I ever uploaded a video, it used to take me a good 1 or 2 hours just to make the video go up. And I used to wonder, like, is it because I'm using, because I for one am one person who always uses mobile data for some reason, like, you know, all the time. Even though there's like school Wi-Fi, home Wi-Fi, I always use my mobile data because I always feel like it's faster for some reason. But even then, when I was using my mobile data, it used to be extremely slow when uploading a video. So I tried switching to Wi-Fi, same thing. If anything, the Wi-Fi was even worse because there were so many devices connected, and I'm just like, what's this, you know? And it really got me pissed off, because I remember saying, guys, the video is up at 18 hours and the video's up at 21 because of the whole uploading issue. And honestly, I wish somebody had told me that uploading a video isn't so easy on YouTube, because especially if you want your videos to be up at a specific time. Like for me, for example, my videos are always go up at 5 p.m. So I have to make sure if I'm uploading the video, it has to be up even the day before, and actually premiere my videos. I had no idea what a premiere was. Like I had no idea what to premiere a video was for 30 minutes. Like I literally didn't know any of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So pro tip for anybody that is like getting to the YouTube game or whatever and you're having trouble uploading your videos or getting them up on time, I urge you to even upload the video 2 or 3 days in advance, especially if you know that your network is like trashy, so that you can leave it uploading overnight and have it up like the next morning, or you can schedule it to show at a specific time that you want, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. And the next thing, okay, this is basically like, this is the same point, but another thing that like in connection to the whole the YouTube game is hard AF is the whole issue about getting copyrighted. So copyrighted music literally is music that is not owned by you or that has rights owned by somebody else, and YouTube does not allow you to use such music in your videos. You're going to literally get copyrighted and your video is going to be ineligible to make money. That's if you are monetized. If you're not monetized, you will still get copyrighted and your video will be blocked in certain countries. Like I remember one of my videos, I think that was the would you rather I did, where hold up, like my throat is dry, all this like venting about YouTube. Okay, yeah. So I remember my would you rather video I did with I think a few of my friends, Chiza, Mulenga, those guys, yeah. And there was like, we had like a cool vibes playlist playing in the background, like from one of our speakers. And when I had finished uploading that video, I just got an email from YouTube saying your video has got copyrighted music and it's going to be ineligible to make money and it's going to be blocked in this and these countries. And you know, at that moment I was like, what am I supposed to do? Because YouTube does give you the option of removing all copyrighted sounds from your video, but that means that the video is like going to be blunt, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, like, it's crazy. So like even the video I did last week Friday, the whole playlist video, yeah, that whole video had copyrighted music, and it's literally like I can't make money off that video. And this is one thing that they don't tell YouTubers, you know, like straight up. They won't, no one's going to come and tell you, hey, this music, don't use it. Or maybe people do tell, but like I didn't know any of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Basically, if you want to have background music or you want to use music for your intros, you have to use non-copyrighted music. And you can get non-copyrighted music off so many sites on Google, even here on YouTube. So I'm going to leave the link to some of the songs I use in my videos that are not copyrighted. I usually put them like in the background, like the song currently playing in this video's background and stuff like that. Or this is non-copyrighted music for all those YouTubers that want to start. I don't know where to start from. And yeah. So the next thing I wish I knew before starting my YouTube channel was how to edit and literally what a thumbnail was. Guys, you won't believe me when I say I had no idea what a thumbnail was. Like, I literally didn't know what a thumbnail was. And you know, like, you know, when I first uploaded my video, I always used to see that, what's that picture that, like, you know, shows on the YouTube videos, like, what is this, you know what I'm saying? And then I would ask like a few of my friends, like, what's in this called? No, they would say like thumbnail. And I used to like feel once to like ask what a thumbnail was, because you know I was already like, I started making videos but I didn't even know like how to edit thumbnails, what. And when I tell you guys that when I compare my editing skills now to when I knew nothing, honestly, like, I've come a long way, because I literally make my own intros, I edit all my videos, and you know, it's taken a lot of practice and a lot of time to get this far, to be honest. So if you are getting into the YouTube game and you know, want to start making videos and everything, editing is a skill that you need to have on your fingertips. This is something I learned along the way that I'm still learning, because there are things I learn about editing like every day, even like new apps to use. People have asked me like, what do you use to edit? All the apps I use to edit are on my phone. I edit everything from my phone. Some people use their laptops. I know on MacBook the best editor is Final Cut Pro. There's so many apps that you guys can use, and I believe that you need to know how to edit your videos if you really want them to, you know, to pop and stuff like that. And the thumbnail, basically the picture that is displayed on the video, I never used to see the importance of that aspect at first until I watched a certain video that I think, what's his name? There's some Zambian dude that did a video about mistakes that Zambian YouTubers make. Basically the thumbnail is what attracts attention. So, you know, when you go onto YouTube and you start like scrolling through the feed, you see like all these like thumbnails, like, you know, just interesting ones, and they make you want to click on the video. So the thumbnail is one of the most important, I think it's the most important aspect of a video, because no matter how good your video is, if your thumbnail and or title is bad, there's no one is going to click on your video, because they will be like, what's this video about? The thumbnail is supposed to sort of give it away and say this is what the video is about in picturesque form, because you know the first thing we're attracted to as human beings is what we see. So yeah. The next thing I wish I knew before starting my YouTube channel was that subscribers do not come like water. Guys, let me tell you how hard it is to get subscribers on here. You know, when you start YouTube, you feel as though, okay, I'm going to have like 1K subscribers by next week. It's a lie. It's a lie. And you know, the thing is, when I started my channel, right, I had so much support, and I'm still getting support from like my friends, my family, etc. And you know, it's been really amazing, to be honest, because by the time I was getting into like my second month on YouTube, I had already hit 1K subscribers. And I was like, for me, I was like, wow. But that's not the case with most YouTubers. Like, I've literally watched videos of YouTubers saying it took them a good 1 year to get 1K subscribers. You know what I'm saying? But I will give you guys pro tips on how I got so many subscribers and how I got monetized fast as we go along the video. I'm just trying to, like, you know, compress everything in one video, because I know people have been asking me about this, and I really just want to bring it out there so you guys know, because this is not something that YouTubers will tell you every day, because they make it look like YouTube is easy. I make it look like YouTube is hard. Okay, it's hard. So let's continue. Yeah, so subscribers don't come like water, and that's one thing that I wish I knew, because you know, towards the beginning of my YouTube journey, I sort of undermined myself. I was like, okay, I'm going to get like 1K subscribers maybe in for me, I thought I was going to get like 1.5K by my birthday, which is in September, but I have way more than 1.5K right now. But what I'm basically trying to say is, I thought that subscribers would come easy. You know what I'm saying? Because even now, growth is slow, but it's there. So kind of like every week I'll get like 10 subscribers. Sometimes on a good day I'll get like 50 new subscribers in 1 week, sometimes 100. Sometimes I'm just going to get 1. Like, it really fluctuates. But one thing I'll tell you is, you just have to be patient with yourself, and remember that you're not doing YouTube to gain subscribers, because trust me, it can be very frustrating if you're making videos and you're not getting subscribers. Just like, what's the point of all this? You know what I'm saying? You have to have a reason for doing YouTube, because if you get into YouTube thinking about getting money, the money won't come. If you get into YouTube thinking about getting 1 million subscribers, the 1 million subscribers will never be seen in those eyes of yours. You will never see the 1 million subscribers. So yeah, that's another thing that I wish I knew before starting my YouTube channel. The next thing I wish I knew was that filming is not always fun. I think I need to sip something for this, because just that, guys, filming is not always fun. You know, there are days when I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I have to do a day in my life today, and I'm just not feeling like it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I literally have to force myself to film, because I know that I promised you guys a video to be up on Friday or on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Because there are literally times when, you know, even just while I'm filming this video, I've already made so many mistakes while talking. Like, I know obviously, like, when you say YouTube video, this person is speaking English fluently, they're not making any mistakes. Guys, let me just tell you, I don't know how many times I have to restart. Especially, that's why I hate doing sit down videos, because my English is already not so good. Okay, no, it's okay, like, you know, but I make like so many mistakes when I'm speaking, and you find that I'll be getting so frustrated. There's literally been times when I was recording a whole video and I had to delete the whole thing and restart again, just because I wanted it to be perfect. That's how not fun filming can be. I know there are times when I'll be sitting and then I'm like, do I really have to film this? There are times when I actually finish filming a video and I look at the video and I'm not really happy with the way it's come out, and I just try to edit it to make it look like I was actually enjoying myself. Sometimes I don't even enjoy filming. Sometimes I just want to just sit and, you know, like, guys, YouTube will test your patience and your moods as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not easy, and I feel like that's the reason why most YouTubers that just start end up not even, like, you know, going far. It's because there's so many things that nobody's going to tell you before entering YouTube. Obviously, when you want to start a channel and you come to me, like if you enter my Instagram DMs and ask, no, Ndhlovu, answer the channel, can you please give me like an advance and whatever, there's so much. That's why I literally, not really that I aired a lot of people that asked me about like what to do about starting a YouTube channel. I wanted to make a video specifically about it, because there's a lot of things that people overlook with starting a YouTube channel, and there's so many things that we don't know when you're starting. It looks easy, you know. It's not as easy as Instagram. Make an account, you post a picture. You post on a story, post a picture. It's as easy as that, you know. But YouTube is something else, and that's why I feel like there's a lot of successful YouTubers, yeah, but to be specific, in Zambia, I have literally seen people that started and stopped because it's hard. And this is something that I'm going to tell you, like, firsthand. YouTube isn't easy. And the people that are going to come and like, no, I can also make a channel. Make with you are going to guys, it's like, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Oh, you guys are wondering, I wrote everything down in my notes app, so I'm just looking at, you know, yeah. Then literally another thing about like how filming isn't always fun is, you know, shooting a video is very tiring, especially when it comes to vlogging. Personally, I do like vlogging, I do a lot, but it's extremely complicated, especially because here in Zambia, when you're holding a camera and you're walking, people look at you like you're mad. So, you know, you get demoralized, like, okay, I'm trying to vlog, but people look at me like I'm doing something crazy, you know what I'm saying? You really have to have thick skin, because sometimes when you're recording, like vlogging and stuff, the content doesn't really look good until you put everything together, and it can be really, really frustrating when you, for me who likes long videos, when I don't have enough content. So sometimes I have to end up sitting down and talking to you just to make sure I lengthen the video. Like, guys, it's crazy. And the last thing I wish I knew starting my YouTube channel was that you really, really have to be patient with everything. You know, you have to be patient with the number of subscribers you're getting. You have to be patient with the number of watch hours you're getting. I'm going to explain that like in a bit as we go into the second segment of this video. You really just have to be patient with everything. Editing takes time, and you know, that's one thing back to the editing thing, I forgot to say this. Editing it's not something that you do just, you know, fast. For me, on average, it takes a good 24 hours to edit a video, like a whole day. And I'm not saying that I'm going to sit like on my phone or my computer like the whole day. No, maybe I'll start editing for like an hour, I'll stop and I'll continue like that. Because some videos require a lot of, especially like vlogs. Vlogging requires a lot of time and attention and effort, because you're piecing together, you know, content from different days to make one whole video, so it becomes complicated. And then sit down videos like this are sort of easier to edit because you're just editing like either one whole clip or maybe 2 or 3, you know. So you really have to be patient with all of that. You have to be patient with the number of views you're getting, because sometimes it can be very frustrating when you think you've made a bomb video and it doesn't blow up as well as you expected it to. But sometimes it's funny, even that maybe like today you have like 42 views, tomorrow you've got like 500. Like, you have to be patient. So anyway, let's get into the second part of this video. Alright, so in this segment of the video, I'm going to be telling you guys how I got monetized fast, and literally just 5 tips that I want to give you guys if you want to start a YouTube channel, and you know, 5 tips that are going to help you guys get monetized like quickly and whatever, and hopefully they're going to be helpful to you guys. You can let me know in the comment section what you think about them, if you tried them before, if this worked for you, if this didn't, because just so you guys know, like, we're all different, so what might work for me may not work for you. But these are basically things that I did to get my channel, you know, to grow so fast and whatever. I'm trying my best to speak like really, really slow, because you people complain that I talk fast. That's why I stopped doing sit-down videos, because I'm like, you know, let me just vlog since I talk fast, you know. So yeah, so if you want to get monetized, I'm going to give you guys like 5 tips. Yeah, so the first thing you need to do is you need to have a plan. Basically what this is, you need to have a YouTube plan. Okay, you don't just go into YouTube one day and say, let me start a YouTube channel, but you don't even know what content you're going to be giving your subscribers every week. Because let me tell you guys one thing, if you want a YouTube channel to actually be recognized by YouTube, you have to make sure that you're constantly uploading videos. That also connects to my second point, which is being consistent, because these are 2 things that a lot of people that don't have successful YouTube channels don't do. You find that you post a video today, which is Friday, next week there's nothing, the day you post on Tuesday, the other week there's nothing. Like, your channel's not going to go like that. Why? Because people are not going to recognize that you have a channel. They just say, okay, this is just someone that just posts whenever they feel like posting, you know what I'm saying? So you need to have a YouTube plan. For me personally, I make my plan 3 months in advance, so I know what content I'm shooting on Tuesday and Friday for the next 3 months. Basically, I know what videos I'm going to put up when and how. The only thing that changes really is that sometimes I make my YouTube plan based on what I'm going to be doing at that specific time of the year or month or whatever, because I have to make sure it's coinciding. Because if I want to do a vlog, I'm going to place the vlog in the week when I'm going to be very busy, because like last week, for example, I was home like the whole week, so it really made no sense to vlog because I was just, you know, at home. But if I know I'm going out on a certain day, I'll say, okay, I'm going to place a vlog on this weekend because I'm going out and my subscribers like that, etc, etc. So there's so many ways you can plan. I, for one, use my notes app to plan my videos. I just literally put video title and the date or the day, because I post every Tuesday and Friday. So I know for every Tuesday and Friday till the end of August, I already know what I'm going to be filming. That's basically how upfront forward you have to be with YouTube and whatnot. So yeah, it helps a lot because then you're not going to be stuck with content. Because at first when I just started my channel, I really didn't make a plan. I just used to say, okay, this week I make an idea, I shoot the video. But having a plan helps you be sort of relaxed when you're, you know, making your videos, and it helps to also make sure that there's a video going up whenever you've promised the video. You know what I'm saying? So like the second point, which is being consistent. Basically, you need to be consistent to succeed, not only in YouTube, but literally everything that you do with yourself. But since we are dealing with YouTube, you have to make sure that you're really, really consistent. You have to at least have one video going up every week. You can't have one video twice a week. I mean, once every 2 weeks or once a month, and you want your channel to grow. It's not going to grow like that, because you know what the YouTube algorithm does is when they see that this person is constantly uploading videos, your videos are going to be appearing more on the explore page. Like, your videos are going to be appearing more on people's feeds, and they'll be like, okay, this person really like is always posting videos, so let's see what they're about. And the more videos you have, the more views, watch time, and subscribers are going to gain. So here's something that I should probably tell you guys. When you want to get monetized on YouTube, you have to reach the YouTube threshold, which is getting 4,000 watch hours and over 1K subscribers. I only knew about this, I think, when I hit 500 subscribers, when I watched a few YouTubers videos about like their YouTube paychecks and whatnot. I'm going to talk about this in depth when I get my YouTube paycheck, when I tell you guys about that. But just so you guys know, if you want to get monetized on YouTube, your channel has to have over 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 watch hours. That's the YouTube threshold. And for me, it took me 1.5 months to get there. Because I got monetized, actually, no, not 1.5 months. It took me 1.5 months to get 1K subscribers, but it took me, I think, 3.5 months to get 4,000 watch hours, and that was with uploading videos every week, sometimes even twice a week. So that's how consistent you have to be, because watch hours is basically the time that accumulates when people are watching your videos. You know, those views that we get, they're converted into minutes and then hours. So when they hit 4,000 watch hours, and it sounds like a lot, trust me, it's a lot. When you get your 4,000 watch hours, then YouTube will send you an email asking you, first of all, they'll tell you that you've reached a YouTube threshold, and then they're going to ask you whether you want to be monetized. You've got the option of saying you don't want to be monetized, and you've got the option of saying you do want to get monetized. Obviously, like, I mean, like, who doesn't want to make money off YouTube? You know what I'm saying? So when you get that email, you respond and say you want to get monetized, and then you're going to apply for Google AdSense account. Now, I know this probably sounds like gibberish, like what you're talking about, and I'm going to get into depth more about this like when I actually get my paycheck, but I'm just going to like tell you guys briefly about this. So when you sign up for a Google AdSense account, it's going to take, sometimes it takes, for me, it took them a whole week to respond, to accept the whole application. Some people it took them like 24 hours, other people it took them like 2 months. So it really just depends. When they accept your application, they give you your Google AdSense account, that means Google is not able to place ads in your videos, and that's where most YouTubers get their revenue from. Then the number of time, the amount of time I just spend watching somebody's ad in the video, it kind of like converts into cash and whatnot. So yeah, there's sort of a lot, but that's basically what you need to know if you want to get monetized. The next thing that I'm going to say is you have to keep your subscribers happy at all costs. Okay, one thing that YouTubers fail to understand, not really YouTubers, but people that are starting YouTube, the reason why my channel currently is performing the way it's performing is because of you guys. Because in as much as I'm the one bringing the content, you're the people that actually watch and like the videos. So as a YouTuber, you really have to make sure that your subscribers are happy at all times. It's always important to interact with them and, you know, ask them what kind of content they want to see, because they are the people that are going to give you guys the views. Yes, I understand that you obviously, let's say you want to make like a lifestyle and beauty channel, so you say, okay, my channel is about lifestyle and beauty. But even though you have a theme for your channel, you always have to make sure that you ask your subscribers what sort of lifestyle and beauty videos they want to see, because they'll be the people coming back to you, watching your videos and liking your videos, commenting on them, etc. You know, listen to your subscribers. Sometimes the ideas that you guys give me they don't make sense to me sometimes, but then, you know, especially this whole, I remember at first I was such a fan of like sit down videos, right? And then I remember putting a question on Instagram asking what videos do you want to see someone goes do a day in your life. I had no idea what a day of the life video was. Like, I really didn't know what it was, and I'm just like, why would someone want to see what I'm doing during the day? You know, like, I for one that was like boring. But you know, when I started sitting down and watching all the videos that I've done, like all the vlogs I've done, week in my life, day in my life, it's actually interesting from the subscriber's point of view. This also goes back to the whole sometimes filming is boring, because you find that, you know, when you're filming a video, it's like, what am I doing? I'm talking to the camera. Like, I'm talking to the camera. Right now, realistically speaking, I'm talking to the camera, but while you're watching this, I'm talking to you. So, you know, sometimes they're just like, what's all this? What I'm saying? But you really need to make sure that your subscribers are happy at all costs. And listen to your subscribers, because they're the ones that are going to share your channel, the ones that are going to like come back and like your videos and whatever. So you guys really need to really need to pay attention to what your subscribers are saying about the channel, because I know there are obviously those ignorant haters, people that just come just to make noise. Not those, but like the actual OG subscribers. Yeah, keep them happy. And then the fourth thing that you need to know, or rather that you need to do if you do want to get monetized fast, is to make sure your videos are always interesting and are diverse. You know, I've seen lots of like YouTubers that would make videos but don't even look interested in doing the video. Like, I know sometimes shooting is very can be boring, it can be irritating, yes, but you know, you have to remember that your energy is projected in the video. So if I'm looking sad in the video and you're watching, you're going to become sad. Like, who wants to watch someone being sad? You know what I'm saying? And if you're going to look, if you're in the route, or yeah, you want to put yourself in the path for being monetized, or just basically having a successful YouTube channel, you have to make sure that your content is always interesting. This goes back to having a YouTube plan, because if you don't have a YouTube plan, you're going to be stuck when it's time to make content. And that's one thing that I always emphasize. I'm talking to my friends, the people I want that YouTube channel. Like, you have to make sure that you know what you're doing. You know, you don't just come into the YouTube game one day and say, let me start a channel, and then all of a sudden you're stuck. You don't know what you're supposed to post. Like I said earlier, you need to have a plan. So even though you have a plan, you can always make sure that you ask your subscribers what they want to see, and you know, just incorporate everything into your videos, because at the end of the day, if your content is not interesting, you're not going to go anywhere. And that's one thing that I try to emphasize so much, because there's literally people that I can literally sit down and watch for hours straight, and there's people that I don't even want to watch because I'm like, you know, like the content is like boring. So you always have to make sure that your content is like top tier if you want your channel to grow, because at the end of the day, being monetized is all about getting your 1K subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours. So you're not going to get those watch hours if your content is not interesting. If it's boring content, you have boring money. Okay, not really, that doesn't even make sense, but I think you guys get what I'm trying to say. So you have to make sure that your content is like always interesting, always top tier, and you eventually reach the YouTube threshold and, you know, get monetized, and you're going to have a successful YouTube channel. The last thing that I'm going to talk about when it comes to being monetized. Now, monetization involves everything I've talked about, from what I needed to know for starting my YouTube channel, to things I did or that I'm doing to keep my channel growing. You need to do all of that to get monetized. But I think one of the most important is you need to be authentic and real. You have to be yourself on YouTube. I've seen so many people that are trying to copy other people. One thing that kind of gets me when I'm watching someone's video is people try to imitate other people. That's not going to work if you want to be successful, because at the end of the day, people want to see the real you. They don't want to see you trying to be like somebody else, and most of the time the reason why most YouTube channels are not even successful is because you're trying to do what somebody else is doing. Because like I said earlier, what might work for me may not work for you. For me, I found my niche. Like my niche, you guys enjoy vlogging. Yeah, you enjoy watching my vlogs and my advice videos and stuff like that. So I'm going to make sure I keep on delivering, such content. But for somebody else, vlogging may not be it. For somebody else, sit down videos may be it. You know what I'm saying? So you need to find what you're good at as a person who creates, as a video creator, because you can't expect to gain subscribers, to get likes, to get monetized if you're not even being yourself on YouTube. Because one thing I'll tell you is that if you try to pretend on this platform, and as you keep on going, the real is going to come out. And when the real comes out, it's not going to be, it's going to be ugly. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to say that, like, when people say be you, they want you to be bored. Like, what I mean is just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't pretend for the camera. YouTube is one of those social platforms that isn't like Instagram, because Instagram are just seeing a picture, but on YouTube, you're literally seeing somebody's, the whole face, the literally everything which I'm wearing and whatever. Why is my hand itching? So you really, really, really just have to be yourself on YouTube. I thought someone's calling me. Yeah. You really just have to be yourself on YouTube if you really want to, progress and whatever. So yeah, I hope these tips are going to help you with your YouTube journey and everything. Feel free to comment down below if there's anything that you would like to know about, getting to the YouTube game and everything. This video was basically made for people that want to start the YouTube channels, people that are trying to grow their YouTube channels, people that are struggling with YouTube, and even already existing YouTubers. Like, because for me, I learn something new every day on this platform. There's so much that I have. There's so much more, obviously, like to tell you guys, but I will incorporate those into videos. I have made a plan, like I told you guys. So if you do have any questions about, becoming a YouTuber that I haven't answered in this video, feel free to DM me on my Instagram. As usual, I leave my socials in my description box down below. You can add me on Instagram, Snapchat, follow me on Twitter, follow my kitchen on Instagram as well, because yeah, who doesn't like food? And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And yeah guys, so I'll see you guys in my next video.